Boating season is long gone on Derby Pond. But 19-year-old Griffin Marquis needed to make one more canoe trip out to the middle.
We were all just in shock, like, whoa. None of us saw that coming.
The teen was in his truck on his way home from work when he got a call from his grandfather telling him a deer was in trouble.
The deer was about 100 yards out from shore.
Griffin jumped into action and into that canoe to boat out to the distressed doe that fell through the ice and was stuck.
The deer was pretty shooken up. It didn't have a whole lot of energy left.
He tried everything he could think of: a rope to try to tow the doe, a shovel, a rake to try to get it close. Eventually, he did, and Griffin got the deer in that canoe.
It wasn't really happy to be in there with me, but it made it in, and so I sat for another about 3 minutes with it in the canoe, just trying to calm it down, making it feel safe.
It did settle down, and Griffin began paddling the pair back to shore until the canoe crashed through more ice, startling the anxious animal.
And she decided she was going to jump out.
And when she did, the canoe flipped. Luckily, Griffin had a life jacket on.
And I went under, right up over my head, took the wind right out of me and the breath out of me, and it was just kind of fight mode to just get out of there.
Griffin got back to the beach where his grandfather tried to talk him out of a second attempt.
I just said, Griff, this isn't worth it. I want to save a deer, but it's just not worth something happening. But you don't say no to Griff, because he was pretty determined that he was going to save that deer.
After a quick hot shower, Griffin left the shore again in that canoe. He got to the deer and with one arm dragged her by the scruff, his other arm rowing with a rake, and when shallow enough, he jumped in and got the doe to safety. Griffin spent 15 minutes drying her off. Then he let her go. But disoriented, she nearly ran back to the pond.
Luckily, I saved it before it went in the water, and I grabbed it and I brought it up to the woods, and it was free.
Ironically, Griffin is an avid hunter. He bagged an 8-pointer in Ohio recently and a 6-pointer this hunting season in Vermont. And here you are saving a deer.
Yep. Yeah, I figured, my life revolves a lot about hunting. I love to hunt, and I know that I'm putting it to good use. I'm feeding my family, I'm feeding my friends, and I thank the deer very much for letting me take its life. And I figured I could give back to the deer myself. I figured it'd be kind of some good karma for me, and obviously I didn't want to sit there and watch it suffer. I figured I'd do what I could to get it out.
An encounter with a deer this hunter never expected.
It was a sigh of relief watching it walk away into the woods.